All right, what's up, guys? Yes, I finally had a winning day. Oh my gosh. Um, but before I do the trade recap, I kind of just want to talk to the people that have been going through a losing streak or to anyone that will eventually go through one because in trading, believe me, a losing streak is going to happen no matter what. It is something that you can't avoid and it's something that you have to learn how to deal with, right? And the best way to deal with losses is being patient, taking it slow, waiting for your setup, and executing it right. Okay. Looking back at your losses, what can I do differently this time? What did I do wrong? Right? Things like that. And another thing that I really want to stress is before you trade, you need to get your mind right. And what I mean by that is you can't come into the charts with the mindset of, oh, like I really need to make this back right now, or I really need to take a trade. You guys know chasing trades, chasing money will always lead to losing money, no matter what. I'm letting you know right now. Yes, you can make money fast chasing a trade, but over a long period of time, you're gonna end up red. Okay, I'm sorry to tell you. But the best way to get your mind right before you actually start trading is to meditate and pray. I know I stress about it a lot. If you haven't tried it out, try it. If you've tried it out and it didn't work for you, that's fine. It didn't work for you, but at least you tried it. Okay. Um anyways, yeah. I had two red days right here and it just took one trade to wipe off two red days. I literally talked about it in yesterday's video, and it's a big reason why I wasn't so stressed about two losses days, jeez, two losing days. Obviously, it's not the first time that it's happened, but you know, I'm really excited that I came out green today. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let me make my face smaller here. Okay. All right. So first of all, FOMC was today. And if you've never traded FOMC, it's just a kind of a weird market and scary, and you have to be very cautious when you trade it. Okay, but in the morning, it started off really great, like always. It always does it, at least this week. Monday and Tuesday, the same stuff happened where the first 15-20 minutes was beautiful, and then it slowed down and chopped up from there. So I watched out for that today. I was like, okay. And it's funny because it was like deja vu, except this time I didn't take a trade, I just waited. So yeah, I was gonna go for a long right here because we closed above a certain zone, but I was like, nah, this is definitely a trap again, and it definitely was. Okay, as you can see, the morning was a bit choppy, and then FOMC came out with their decisions. Looks like it was good. Papa Powell spoke. I waited for him to speak, and then at 3 p.m., this 15-minute candle closed, right? This one right here. This 2:45 candle, and right at 3 p.m., uh, we were above 50%. If you're wondering what this zone is, it is a 3-hour supply zone. Oh, jeez, this looks horrible. Okay, there you go. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. Okay. Boom. This little 3-hour supply zone, that's the trade. That's it. Right? But let's go back to the 15-minute so you can understand what I was looking at. Literally, my confirmation to get in was this 15-minute candle closure above the 50%, right here. That little candle right there. Now, after that candle closed out like that, I was like, okay, let's wait for this next candle. Let's see if it's going to pull back or if it's going to keep pushing up. Obviously, it kept pushing up outside of the zone, so I went for long with no hesitation. And my stop loss was 100 ticks. I was in 5 micros, so I was risking around 250 for this trade. And I closed it out at around a 1 to 4. Unfortunately, my TP was up here because I was like, oh my god, like this is actually pumping. Let me catch these extra dollars. So I started trailing my stop loss when it hit this white line. In reality, I should have taken profit, but I was risking it for the biscuit. I like letting my winners play out and trying to make the best of them. So right as it touched this white line, I started trailing it a bit tight. But I honestly I thought it was gonna keep pushing a bit more up, but yeah, ended up closing out right here, around a 1 to 4, and it was actually 400 ticks, which is beautiful. But yeah, that was really it. I see this same setup. I'm telling you a bunch of times. My job is just to execute it at the right time. Okay, not at random times. No, if it's not in the morning, then I want to do it when there's good volume, high volume, and that's what I saw today. Right at first, FOMC when Papa Power was speaking, it was a bit slow, but then after he stopped around 3 p.m., volume was definitely good. And it's funny because this trade was only 6 7 minutes like that, and I waited hours for this trade. It's just funny to think about. But yeah, if you're going through a losing streak, I'm telling you the best thing to do is take it slow, take a breather, get your mind right, and then execute your strategy when it comes to you. All right, but that's it. If you want to trade live with me, link below. If you want to get on one-on-one calls with me, link below. And thank you for watching. Also, before I stop talking, someone said that my charts look a bit messy. No, I'm telling you right now, everyone's chart is going to look different. I'm going to have a sweet spot for my own trading. You're going to have your own sweet spot for your own trading. And you're going to find it by yourself, by getting experience. And you're going to get your own sweet spot. Everyone's charts is going to look different. Everyone is going to understand their own charts their own way. Okay? So if you don't understand this, it doesn't matter. The strategy that you use doesn't matter. I'm letting you know right now. As long as you manage your risk properly, there is no reason to why you can't be profitable. All right, but that's it. Thank you guys for watching.